I gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. You are tuned to the number one gospel station in the nation. Love 101. Hey, I'm live on Facebook. I am live on YouTube at Love 101 FM. Jamaica, sign on, rock on, roll on, jump on, moonwalk on. Whatever you gotta do, just ensure that you are on the live, all right? I am Sara-Ann, the chirpy one, keeping you company today. Gotta say hello to my friends listening to us on the FM band at 101.13579. My friends who have logged on to our WhatsApp 876-997-3125. Facebook and YouTube at Love FM. That's Love 101 FM Jamaica. Good afternoon to you, taxi drivers, bus drivers, conductors, and conductresses, passengers, essential service workers. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Employees, employers, silent listeners, ardent listeners, how uno do? My peeps listening to us online at www.love101.org, or you're listening to us via the app that you downloaded from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. Good afternoon to you. Remember that if you are on the live, you have to make some noise with your fingers by typing so I can see that you are on and I can acknowledge you when it's time, all right? Hey, today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. It's a free flow Friday. Millennial vibes, We're going to praise the Lord up in here. In a moment, I will bring you highlights from the news. 145 mentalize that mental exercise roll over. 2 o'clock prayer blast with Jamil Bailey of the Pentecostal Redeemed Church of God. 2:15 music, and we'll hear from another talented upcoming gospel artist, Vigilance, and his new single. It's called Live It Up. 3 o'clock alive highlights, and we talk with internationally acclaimed smashing pianist and altogether sing judge Dennis Rushton. You can't miss it, 3:45 Celebration Club comes your way. So at that time, you send me your birthdays and anniversary greetings. 4 o'clock Small People Show with Auntie Galeen. Then 4:55, we wrap it all up inside a live 1 to 5 on this Free Flow Friday. And remember to share the live. Like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Add us as a friend on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Love 101 FM Jamaica everywhere. Okay, so it's now time for highlights from the news at this time. CTU to host Caribbean Forum on ICT in Education. The Trinidad-based Caribbean Telecommunications Union, CTU, says it will host a 2-day forum to discuss the serious ramifications of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic on the education system. CTU said that it will host an online interactive ICT in education, a Caribbean forum, on January 26 to 27 in collaboration with United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO and the International Telecommunications Union ITU. Now, instruments of appointment for first female head of the JDF. History was created yesterday, January 20, when Rear Admiral Antoinette Sandra Lee Wemyss Gorman was installed as the Jamaica Defense Forces JDF first female Chief of Defense Staff, CDS. Governor General His Excellency the Most Honorable Sir Patrick Allen presented her with the instrument of appointment during a ceremony at King's House, which also saw her subscribing the oath of allegiance and the oath of office. Admiral Wemyss Gorman succeeds Lieutenant General Rocky Meade, who retires from the JDF after serving for 38 years, the last 5 as CDS. Prime Minister Honorable Andrew Holness congratulated Admiral Wemyss Gorman, noting that her selection through a competitive process by the Defense Board was based on that body's conclusion that she has the requisite leadership skills, experience, commitment, and strategic vision to lead the men and women of the JDF and drive them to achieve even greater levels of success. In other news, acting permanent secretary on prohibition as probe into $124 million allocation to JCTE continues. Now, there are more woes for the chief accountable officer in the Education Ministry, Dr. Grace McLean, with yesterday's news of her interdiction in the matter involving the loss of $124 million in public funds to the Jamaica Council for Tertiary Education's JCTE between August 2017 and June 2020. The decision was handed down by the police, or rather by the Public Services Commission. McLean is one of two senior public officers implicated in the matter after a special audit of the JCTE carried out by Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis. The other individual is former acting permanent secretary Dean Roy Bernard, who is now employed to the Finance Ministry. Dr. McLean was sent on leave on October 13 last year following the release of the audit report on activities at the JCTE for April 2016 to September 2021. It was said that the career civil servant had failed to exercise her fiduciary responsibilities in authorizing payments to the JCTE even after its chairman, Dr. Cecil Cornwall, said it was then a private company. Then finally in the news, Austrian parliament approves vaccine mandate for adults. Austria's parliament voted yesterday to introduce a COVID-19 vaccine mandate for adults from February 1, the first of its kind in Europe, with maximum potential fines of up to 3,600 euros, that's 4,000 US dollars, for people who don't comply after a series of reminders. Lawmakers voted 137 to 33 in favor of the measure, which will apply to all residents of Austria aged 18 and over. Exemptions are made for pregnant women, people who are people who for medical reasons can't be vaccinated or who have recovered from the novel coronavirus in the previous 6 months. Officials say the mandate is necessary because vaccination rates remain too low in the small alpine country. And newly sworn in PM Motley vows to be government chief of position. Mia Motley was sworn in as Prime Minister yesterday afternoon, announcing that until she swears in her cabinet next week, she will take responsibility for the health portfolio amid the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Motley, who along the reappointed Attorney General Dale Marshall, was sworn in by President Dame Sandra Mason at State House here and said she would give serious thought over the weekend to who would form her team of ministers. So she won by a landslide, one could say. Mia Motley. Yeah, she won. Those are highlights from the news at this time. Friday, January 21st, 2022. We trust you were, as usual, informed. It's time for me to mark the register. So let's see. Remember to comment so I can know that you are on the live and mark you present. First up, we have in class Angela Hackett, good afternoon. Freddie Bliss, Rashika Cameron. Hey, Champion Carol, good afternoon. Vivian Williams, Karen Flair Cole, Shernet Wisdom, good afternoon. Blinky, Ophelia Clayton, afternoon, Wagwan. Shelly and Miller, hello. Carola Johnson, present. Angela Walsh, present. Delroy Melvin, present. Cicelyne Powell, good afternoon to you. Charmaine Allison Wagwan, Rupert Wilson, Maxine Clark, Carlene Mendez, registered nurse, then Keisha Brown, afternoon to you. Laura Thomas, Gary, good afternoon. Marvia Hall, Camille Royal, Alicia A. Armstrong, good afternoon. Denise Lowe, afternoon. Let's see now. This is Face Waby, afternoon present. Christy Humes, Edward Willock, yeah, Willock, afternoon. Adelta, it's Adela Francis, afternoon. You're present. Let's see. Phyllis Cooper, Charlene Richards, afternoon. Ozzy James, Kathleen Sharp. Hope I got it right. Claudette Bell, Patricia Anderson, good afternoon. Pearline Mills, Sonia Hamilton, Sandra Ellison, good afternoon. Elroy Wedderburn, Ricardo Porteous, Rima Butler, Ina Clayton, Marvia Murphy, or Marvin Murphy from Massachusetts, Paulette Stevenson, Sister Ray, good afternoon. Let's see. The Bible Quiz Challenge. The Bible Quiz Channel, good afternoon to you. Claudia Johnson, Thomas, afternoon. Carlene Hines. I have to go to my friends on the WhatsApp line now. Tamika, afternoon to you, Tamika. Barnett Allen. Esther Anglin. Paula Mullings. Everybody. David Watson. Sharon Clark. Jonathan. I don't know how you pronounce your last name, Jonathan. Well, you're streaming live from Kenya. It is now at 21. I remember that army time, you know. Janice Tana, good afternoon. But Kenya in the building. Let's see who's first on the WhatsApp line. I can't take them all, but I'm gonna try to do as many as possible. First up, we have Sister Bradshaw, afternoon. Sister Moore, Denise Curry. Who is this? Greg Diesel. Cherry from Spanish Town. Faith from Blue Hole. Rose from Hampton Green. Angela Hackett. Idona. Rima. Barbara Neal. Sydney. Emily. Sister Petrona. Clovis Stand. Jeannie from East Kingston. I gotta go, guys. Thank you guys so much for jumping on the live. Sister Matilda.
And the story of King Hezekiah.
Oh, okay. All right. So, is she ready with her answer already? All right. Let me just put that on. All right. I'll get to that later. Hey, guys. Thank you so much for jumping on the live. All right.